The animal kingdom is a marvel of adaptation. Each species in its own unique way has evolved to fit into its niche in the ecosystem. Over millions of years, animals have developed incredible features to help them survive. These evolutionary changes are not random, but are responses to the challenges posed by their environments. These adaptations, from sharp claws to camouflage, are crucial for finding food, attracting mates, and avoiding predators. For instance, a tiger's claws are perfect for hunting, while a chameleon's camouflage helps it blend into its surroundings to avoid detection. However, even the most beneficial adaptations can have a downside. The very traits that help an animal survive can sometimes become a hindrance. Sometimes these very traits can turn against the animal, becoming a threat to its survival. For example, a bird with overly heavy feathers might struggle to fly, making it an easy target for predators. Nature's adaptations are rarely perfect solutions. They are often a delicate balance between benefits and drawbacks. They are often compromises, offering advantages in some areas while presenting challenges in others. An adaptation that is beneficial in one context might be a liability in another. This delicate balance is what makes the study of animal adaptations so fascinating. Biologists and researchers spend years observing and understanding these complex traits. It also reminds us of the constant struggle for survival that plays out across our planet. Every day, animals must navigate the fine line between survival and extinction, adapting to ever-changing environments and challenges. The babirusa, a pig-like creature found in Indonesia, is a prime example of an animal with a double-edged adaptation. This fascinating creature roams the dense forests of Indonesia, foraging for food and interacting with its environment in ways that are both intriguing and unique. One of the most remarkable features of the babirusa is its tusks. These tusks are not just ordinary, they are extraordinary in their appearance and function. Unlike the tusks of other pigs, which typically grow downwards, the babirusa's tusks grow upwards, curving back towards the skull in a dramatic arc. These upward curving tusks serve as formidable weapons. The babirusa uses them to fight off rivals during mating season and to deter potential predators, showcasing their strength and resilience. However, these magnificent tusks come with a serious risk. As the babirusa ages, the tusks continue to grow, sometimes at an alarming rate. In some older males, the tusks can grow so long that they become a danger to the animal itself. The continuous growth can lead to the tusks curving back so far that they pose a threat to the babirusa's own well-being. This unchecked growth can result in the tusks piercing the babirusa's own skull, a fatal flaw that underscores the delicate balance of nature's adaptations. This tragic outcome highlights how even the most impressive and seemingly advantageous adaptations can have unexpected and deadly consequences. The babirusa's tusks, while a symbol of its strength and survival, also serve as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life in the wild. The animal kingdom is full of examples where adaptations can be both beneficial and harmful. Take, for instance, the impressive horns of animals like buffaloes and rams. These horns are powerful weapons for defense and a display of dominance during mating season. Yet they can also become entangled in vegetation or with the horns of rivals, leading to injury or even death. Similarly, the hooves of animals like donkeys and horses, while excellent for running on hard ground, can pose problems on soft or slippery surfaces. The very adaptation that allows these animals to thrive in one environment can become a liability in another. Deer antlers are another example of an adaptation that walks a fine line between benefit and risk. Every year, male deer grow and shed these magnificent structures. Antlers are used to impress females and battle rivals for mating rights. The larger the antlers, the more formidable the male. However, growing such large structures requires a tremendous amount of energy and resources. During times of food scarcity, the energy required to grow antlers can weaken a deer. Additionally, antlers can become entangled in branches, hindering movement and leaving the deer vulnerable to predators. The turtle's shell is perhaps one of the most recognizable examples of an animal adaptation. This bony armor provides excellent protection from predators, When threatened, a turtle can retreat into its shell, making it a difficult meal for even the most determined predator. However, this protection comes at a cost. The shell is heavy and limits the turtle's speed and agility. This makes turtles vulnerable on open ground or when trying to escape from fast-moving predators. Additionally, if a turtle is flipped onto its back, it can struggle to right itself, leaving it exposed and vulnerable. Sometimes, even an animal's instincts can lead to harm. Snakes, for example, have a highly developed sense of smell. They use their tongues to collect scent particles from the air and deliver them to a special organ in their mouths called the Jacobson's organ. This organ allows snakes to taste the air and track prey, mates, and even potential dangers. However, this heightened sense of smell can sometimes backfire. There have been instances where snakes, particularly those in captivity, have mistaken their own tails for prey. This can lead to the snake biting and even consuming its own tail, a behavior known as Ouroboros. Sloths are known for their slow, deliberate movements, which are a defining characteristic of these fascinating creatures. They spend the majority of their lives hanging upside down in the trees of Central and South American rainforests, rarely coming down to the ground. This arboreal lifestyle has led to some unusual adaptations, including a digestive system that operates at an incredibly slow pace, taking up to a month to fully digest a meal. Sloths only defecate once a week, and they do so on the forest floor, a behavior that is both unique and intriguing. This seemingly inconvenient behavior is actually crucial for the ecosystem, particularly for the moths that live in their fur. The moths lay their eggs in the sloth's dung, and the larvae feed on it, creating a symbiotic relationship that benefits both the sloth and the moths. However, this descent to the ground is a perilous journey for the sloth, as it exposes them to numerous dangers. Predators such as jaguars, eagles, and snakes pose a significant threat to sloths during this vulnerable time. Despite the risks, sloths continue this behavior, highlighting the delicate balance of nature and the intricate relationships within the rainforest ecosystem. Once their task is complete, sloths must make the arduous climb back up to the safety of the trees, where they can resume their slow-paced yet fascinating lives. The sloth's unique behaviors and adaptations are a testament to the incredible diversity of life in the rainforest, and their story is a reminder of the complex interdependencies that sustain these vibrant ecosystems. Section 8. Nature's Balancing Act. Adaptations in the Web of Life. These examples illustrate the delicate balance that exists in nature. Animal adaptations are rarely perfect solutions. They are often trade-offs, offering advantages in some areas while presenting challenges in others. This constant negotiation between benefit and risk is a driving force behind the diversity and complexity of life on Earth. Understanding these trade-offs allows us to appreciate the interconnectedness of the natural world. It reminds us that even the most bizarre or seemingly detrimental adaptations have a purpose, however flawed, in the grand scheme of survival. Section 9. The evolutionary arms race, a constant struggle. The development of animal adaptations is a continuous process. It is driven by an evolutionary arms race between predators and prey, competitors vying for resources, and the ever-changing pressures of the environment. As one species evolves a new adaptation, it puts pressure on other species to adapt in response. This constant struggle for survival ensures that only the fittest individuals, those best suited to their environment, survive to pass on their genes. Section 10. Respecting the delicate balance, our role in conservation. As we marvel at the ingenuity of animal adaptations, it's crucial to remember our role in preserving the delicate balance of nature. Human activities, such as habitat destruction, climate change, and the introduction of invasive species, are disrupting ecosystems and threatening the survival of countless species. By understanding the complexities of animal adaptations and the challenges they face, we can make more informed decisions about conservation efforts. We can work to protect habitats, mitigate climate change, and promote sustainable practices that ensure the survival of these incredible creatures for generations to come. Section 11. A final thought, the wonders and brutality of nature. The animal kingdom, with its incredible array of adaptations, is a testament to the power of natural selection. It is a world of both wonder and brutality, where survival is a constant struggle. By studying these adaptations, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity of life on Earth and the importance of preserving the delicate web of life that sustains us all.